What's up, people? Back with another Battle Rap Views. This topic is on audio issues for Battle Rap leagues and events. I'm going to start off with UW. Corey recently was wondering why, like, the Omega card wasn't getting promoted and stuff. Every UW battle I've checked out, there's been audio issues, whether it be the mic or feedback, echoes. And I do think that that's a big reason why people have lost interest and not promote that league anymore. They obviously have the funding behind it, because they're like, everything looks good on the camera, but in terms of audio, it doesn't match up anywhere near the visuals. And I think that's got a big reason to do with why there isn't promotion for this now, which is a shame because, as I said, the funding is there, I think, so I don't really see it as an excuse for the audio not to be. I remember in the past a few URL events have had trouble. I think it might have been one of the Gnomes. Also, Queen of the Ring. I've noticed that people in the comments on a lot of the battles are saying that the crowd's a lot louder than the battlers, and you can't pick up the battlers' voices as much when the crowd's going crazy, and the fact that they do it in boxing rings, in like halls, it echoes a lot, and the echo just ruins, like, takes away from the performance and the projection from the battlers, I think, because it's just too much echo and it drowns out what they're saying, and also the crowd, when that plays into it and adds to it as well, like, it drowns the battlers' voices. So I think that's the reason why Queen of the Ring as well isn't getting picked up as much, as Corey was wondering. I think for the Queen of the Ring, though, all they need to do is change the location from a boxing hall and ring to like a building somewhere, and it will probably clear up a lot of their problems. But yeah, I think it's happening too much nowadays, especially on the big leagues. Like, if they've obviously got the funding, I'm not saying that you can always cater for things to run smoothly 100% of the time, but I do think it happens too much. And whether that's a case of promoters communicating with sound engineers and people that are running the events, like in terms of the location and stuff and the buildings, I don't know what it is, but as I said, it's happening a bit too much, and I think it's putting fans off, and they're getting tired of it. And I think that is my opinion anyway. I'd like to hear people's comments on it, to just see if people are feeling that way, because I think that that's got a lot to do with the promotion side of things now, and the interest that the fans have. I mean, it's probably worse watching it on camera because you don't get to get the vibe of how live the crowd was and the reactions being there in person. But I'd say even if you were there in person, if there's audio issues and there's feedback and it's like screaming through the speakers and stuff, you're not going to catch everything that the battler's saying if that's happening, even if you're there in person. So I think it could be a shit event even if you turn up in person and there's audio issues, as well as watching it online, because depending on what the actual issues are with the audio, if it's feedback, like, feedback's just going to fuck it up big time, because it's going to screech in the speakers and it's just going to drown out what the battlers are saying. So I'd like to get your thoughts on it. Drop it in the comments. Let's get a discussion going on this. Yeah, I'll be back soon. They don't want to fuck with the real ones.